Alright, okay, here we go. We're back. Okay, so basically, this block, this thing is just so very tough. I don't know if I've seen Shaolin monks do stuff like this. I don't know if exactly this, but I've seen them do it. So it was definitely very interesting how that goes. Well, whatever the case is, now we're gonna use lightning on this jerk, and also yeah. It's got a new phone. Might do a little tour of it when I get time. But yeah, you got it. You got it. He's down. He's down. Ooh. Got the red and orange glow now. That's good. Yeah. So it was like, it was basically this thing. You have one leg is supposed to be side. It's supposed to be facing your foot. Is supposed to be facing. You're supposed to be able to, like, basically you're supposed to have one foot to the side. Cool. All right. Oh yeah, we automatically healed there. Wait, 7 out of 19. 15 out of 19. Okay, that's what. Basically, you're supposed to have one foot pointing toward. Hooray! The C's on the stage. Hold up the sword. Go. You have one foot supposed to be side. It's supposed to be your big toe is supposed to be pointing at your instep, or the arch of one, the other foot. One foot is supposed to be ahead. It's supposed to be sideways, and then your big toe is supposed to be pointing at that arch. Your knee is supposed to be only a little bit away from your other leg. It's very just crazy for the joints. And I'm like, oh my gosh, seeing that, I'm like, wow, this is very, how is this supposed to be an effective attack, and it's like, the way I was doing it was basically just getting into the position, the way that my commanding officer, second in command master, was doing it, showed it as an actual attack, because basically it's like, okay, you get into position, you step, and then you basically kneel down and push forward. That's basically how it goes. And just like block, step strike. And it's like, yeah, that is a tough one. That is like our toughest one of the toughest things. But he went through it with me, and I was like very happy for that, because then it was like, I didn't have to, I was having issues, but that's okay. Everybody, things where people had some stage fright. We had to go through it as best we could, and all the while it worked out. After that was, I believe, or maybe it was before, either before or after. There was also, let's just say there was also sword work. One guy had a whip chain, and he was doing awesome stuff with that. Chinese whip chain. That was awesome. Then you had another guy who had a sword. I think Michael from Master Sons, he had a sword. He was using a broadsword and doing forms with that. And the cool thing about that is there's like a broadsword that he uses is combat steel. So it is heavier. It's heavier, but it's more realistic, historically accurate. I don't think it's sharp, but yeah, if you get hit by that, it'll still really hurt. So yeah, it's because it's combat steel, so it's actually, like shaped like a sword is. Whoa, oh yeah, so it's a slide. That's nice. So that was a very interesting thing right there. I kind of, it was like, the issue is also that it rained a lot. It started, during the competition, we started to rain and stuff. Take that. I'm not come for this far to be breakfast. Yeah. They're not this far to be breakfast. So, the way they have them in the new remake, the Captain Ducks in this new remake, is pretty fun. I like that. Of course, I'm still looking forward to an awesome Final Fantasy 15, 13, 14, 15, whatever, super, just high definition, only can be played on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 version of this game. It'd be super cool to see it. It'd just be like, it would be like, I would probably look kind of like Biomutant. It probably would, I've seen that now. Welcome to Kakara. The Kakarot, yeah, just, it's so cool. What'll it be? Boy, we got the best stuff ever. I'll take these though. There you go. Okay. Cups of Witches. Yeah. So yeah, it was definitely an interesting thing, but it rained a lot. Yeah. So we basically eventually just had to do stuff in the rain. You know. So it was fun. It was interesting stuff to see. We were definitely very intimidating with our weapons, and our skin color. But never mind. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. You just gotta live with it. Brought a seed back. The fire seed. You want to back the fire seed. Thanks. But our water still hasn't returned. What does it say here? The seed hasn't brought back the water back. Man, it's going weaker. If only we had a sea hare's tail. Without one, this realm is finished. I have no idea what a sea hare's tail does. Moving away, I think I'll move to that empire. Now, even can travel has a route there. All right. The empire, interesting idea. Our wells run dry. See, that's the issue. You get clues by talking to people, but the problem is, it's a little strange. I have no reason to go to the empire, other than that the game wants me to. I'm about to piss off from this heat, he says. But anyway, so it was an interesting thing. So we did that. We ran, and then we did that stuff. I'll take spear. I'll take a javelin. Javelin. The javelin seems to have much more use in the next one, in the remake. So that's good. Battle axe, excellent. That looks like everything. Whoa, whoa. I'll take the bow, long bow. Great bow. All right, thanks. So it's very interesting though. For you, got the same stuff. Get out of here. Say I need water. He or she, I say I need water. Yeah. Unknown gender child says I need water. Perhaps more likely female gender child says I don't know. Salamino is my friend, and they are his friend. That makes us friends too. Oh, that's very nice. That is very nice. But we'll be friends. Well, we're gonna be friends who, yes, basically, friends that just to keep it professional, that basically keep things very professional so that no one suspects anything. Because oh my gosh, nowadays it's really crazy, and tough for people who are taller than other people, or anything, to not be suspicious of anyone else. Not seem suspicious to someone else. It's not fun, but that's how it goes sometimes. You just gotta live with that. Basically, lead by example. That's how it goes. But yeah, so yeah. After that, we just hung. We could have walked around the zoo, but eventually just got to the point. But we were the guys I rode with. The Empire's the third one. What? How do I get to the Empire? Oh, I choose 3. That's why you want us to go. Anyway. Hello profile in the Empire. Just fly into the cannon. It's like, we are from the Empire. Oh, yeah, you can just do whatever you want. Actually, you might want to keep a low profile anyway. It's really crazy in there, So, yeah. But I don't know. So, yeah, it was all in all a very nice little trip. The only sad parts only problem was that there was this kid who wanted to start to be trained and wanted to actually, work with us with our performance, but he couldn't because it wasn't a class; it was an event. So he was like, "I want to train. Where do I sign up? I get to train." And this kid's like 6 or 7 years old, So he's like, and I'm like, "This is the Empire Southtown." And I was like, well, we will get you trained, get you signed up when we come back if there's time. It's just, right now we got to get ready for this event, It's just, so it's kind of sad to see him just be like, well, I would have trained. I think it was him. I think. No, see, with this kid, it's kind of interesting because he's like 6 years old. He has, the woman named Mara lives here. She's in that case. He or she had, like, hair that wasn't very short, but wasn't that long, like a little mini fro type of thing, gray pant, gray shirt, gray pants. Very interesting, kind of Star Trek, kind of Star Trek-y, Star Trek-like, hard to tell, but it doesn't really matter, anyone can do kung fu. Actually, anyone who wishes to can actually